Всем привет! Добро пожаловать на мой канал. Hello and welcome to my channel. Short story number 35 out of 365. Наш сад. Наш сад. First, let's write down the first part of the short story, and we're going to translate it at the end. Это наш сад. Try to translate each sentence by yourself. Сад. Это наш сад. Сад большой и красивый. Сад большой и красивый. Сад большой и красивый. Сад большой и красивый. Здесь есть яблони, груши и цветы. Здесь есть яблони, груши и цветы. Здесь есть яблони, груши и цветы. Мы любим наш сад. Мы любим наш сад. Мы любим наш сад. Утром мы поливаем цветы. Утром мы поливаем цветы. Утром мы поливаем цветы. Днем мы собираем яблоки. Днем мы собираем яблоки и груши. Днем мы собираем яблоки и груши. Вечером мы сидим в саду и пьем чай. Вечером мы сидим в саду и пьем чай. Вечером мы сидим в саду и пьем чай. Хорошо. Now let's translate it, talk about pronunciation and grammar. So, наш сад means our garden. This word сад, this D will be pronounced as T. Сад. Why? Because voiced consonant located at the end of the word, like here, D, will become unvoiced. So, D will be pronounced as T. Наш сад, our garden. Наш сад. Хорошо. Это наш сад. So, same here, pronounce it as T. This O will be pronounced as A because it's not stressed. Это наш сад. This is our garden. Stress in Russian language is very important, so stress the correct vowel, pronounce it a little bit longer, emphasize it. Это наш сад. When we have one vowel, that vowel will be stressed. Сад большой и красивый. The garden is big and beautiful. Here O not stressed, so we will pronounce it as A. Большой и красивый. Здесь есть яблони, груши и цветы. Here are apple trees, pear trees, and flowers. O not stressed. Яблони, цветы, E not stressed, will be pronounced as E. Цветы. Мы любим наш сад. We love our garden. This D pronounced as T. Мы любим наш сад. Утром мы поливаем цветы. In the morning we water flowers. Поливать means to water, to give water to flowers. O, not stress, pronounce it as a. Утром, in the morning. Поливаем, same rule here. Цветы, same is here, we will pronounce it as и. Днем мы собираем яблоки и груши. In the afternoon or днем is in this period when the morning is over and not evening yet. So in this period, during the day, in this period, днем, we собираем, we gather apples and pears. Собирать means to gather. For example, собирать грибы, to gather flowers, to pick up mushrooms, грибы, mushrooms, to pick mushrooms or to gather mushrooms. Собирать яблоки, to gather apples, груши, pears. Вечером мы сидим в саду и пьем чай. Here you can hear that I pronounce this de as de, not te like here. Сад, сад. We pronounce this de as te because it is at the end of the word, located at the end of the word. But it's not the case here, right? We have u already here because it's prepositional case, the ending changes. So de will remain de. В саду, в саду. But what happens with this v? В саду, в саду. When we have this combination, preposition v, and the word starts in s, we will pronounce this f. This v will become unvoiced too, exactly like this s. So it is located near unvoiced, it will become unvoiced too. В саду, in the garden. И пьем чай. So in the evening, вечером, But be careful here, do not stress this yeah or this or. It's a very common mistake to do that when you are thinking, I have to pronounce these two vowels have to be reduced. I have to pronounce yes, e, o, and a, and for some reason, very often my students stress the vowel that is reduced. No, this is why it's reduced, because it's not stressed. So still stress the vowel that is stressed. Вечером. Practice with me out loud. Try to imitate my pronunciation. Мы сидим в саду. So in the evening we sit in the garden. И пьем чай. And we drink tea. Very good. Now let's talk about verbs. Verbs aspects. Мы любим, we love our garden. We love it in general. We love it always, every day, right? So of course the verb will be in imperfective aspect, not perfective, because perfective is about one-time action, finished action, like the verb полюбить. Here, любить, the verb любить, imperfective. So we love it in general. So it will be imperfective. Утром мы поливаем. In the morning we water flowers. We do it every morning, right? Or very often, or once a week, or twice a week, but regularly. And when we do something regularly, we will use a verb in imperfective aspect. Поливаем here is imperfective. So imperfective is поливать, perfective is полить. I used поливать here, imperfective, because we are talking about doing something every day, every morning. Утром мы поливаем цветы. Днем мы собираем, during the day, or in the afternoon, we gather. Same here. We do it every day, or we do it often, every summer. So regularly, not a one-time action, not a finished action. The verb will be in imperfective aspect. Собирать. Imperfective. Perfective is собрать. But we will not use perfective here because we are not talking about one-time action. Хорошо. Вечером мы сидим, in the evening. We sit in the garden and we drink tea. From the context, I understand. I want for you to understand that we do it usually, often, once a week, every weekend. So, of course, I will use verbs in imperfective aspect. We sit, we drink. So, imperfective, imperfective. Imperfective. Очень хорошо. What about cases? Sad and sad here is in nominative case. Nominative is the words that you find in a dictionary. They are in nominative case. They answer to questions who or what. They're the subject of the sentence or things that exist. They're in nominative, so nothing happens with these words. These nouns and adjectives, they remain the same. Like here, sad большой и красивый. The garden is beautiful and big. They are in nominative. So they are the subjects of the sentence. Хорошо. Здесь is an adverb. So no cases for adverb. Здесь. Мы любим наш сад. Already something is happening here. We love something. Мы любим наш сад. That something that we love will be in accusative case. So, наш сад is accusative. Наш is possessive pronoun, accusative here, and сад is a noun, which is in accusative as well. Nothing happens here with them. The endings will not change. They will look like nominative, but you should know that they are accusative. Nothing will be changed because this possessive pronoun and this noun are in masculine and masculine accusative. Inanimate do not change. So they will remain the same. Наш сад. Хорошо. If we would have something in feminine here, we would change the endings, but not in masculine. Хорошо. Утром, in the morning, утром shows us time in the morning, so it's instrumental case. So from утро, from nominative, it became утром in instrumental. Instrumental. So you will always use instrumental when you say a time, in the morning, утром, instrumental case. We water what? We water flowers. Flowers will be in accusative because this is the direct object of the verb поливаем, of the verb to water. So we water what? Flowers. Flowers is accusative here. The ending will remain the same. Nothing will change because it's plural. Accusative plural will remain the same. Днем is exactly the same as утром in instrumental case. So день, day, which means day, became днем in instrumental case, like here. In the afternoon or during the day, днем, instrumental case. Instrumental case. We gather apples and pears. We gather what? Apples and pears are the direct objects of the verb to gather. So this is accusative case. Яблоки, груши, accusative. Nothing. The endings will not change because it's accusative plural, will remain the same. Хорошо. Вечером, same is with утром, утром, днем, вечером, instrumental case. Утром, вечером, instrumental. Instrumental. So вечер, from nominative, вечер means evening, became вечером in instrumental case. Очень хорошо. So вечером мы сидим в саду. We are sitting in the garden. Shows us location, right? Where we are sitting, in the garden. So in the garden will be in prepositional case because prepositional case is about location. So сад, garden, will become саду in prepositional case. We have a preposition here that helps us show location. В саду, prepositional case, in the garden. В саду. And we drink tea. Tea is in accusative because it's the direct object of the verb пьем, drink. Drink what? Tea. Tea is accusative. If instead of, nothing will be changed here because it's masculine and animate, but if we would have, for example, cola here, Coca-Cola, cola, we would change it to accusative, so it would be колу. Мы пьем колу. We drink cola. So cola would change in accusative because it's feminine, tense in a. Колу. Хорошо. Now let's read it out loud. Each sentence. I will give you time to repeat. Try to imitate my pronunciation. Наш сад. Это наш сад. Сад большой и красивый. Здесь есть яблони, груши и цветы. Мы любим наш сад. Утром мы поливаем цветы. Днем мы собираем яблоки и груши. Вечером мы сидим в саду и пьем чай. Very good. Let's continue. Давайте продолжим. We have few sentences left. И следующее предложение. And the next sentence is. В саду поют птицы и светит солнце. 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 Нам хорошо здесь. Нам хорошо здесь. Нам хорошо здесь. Мы счастливы. Мы счастливы. Нам хорошо здесь. Мы счастливы. Нам хорошо здесь. Мы счастливы. Yes. Okay. So. В саду поют птицы и светит солнце. Here O is stressed. В саду, so these were located near unvoiced consonant. Voiced consonant located near unvoiced will become unvoiced too. So в саду, in the garden, поют птицы и светит солнце. This L is not pronounced in this word, the sun, солнце, but you have to write it. So, in the garden, singing birds and shines the sun. В саду поют птицы и светит солнце. Нам хорошо здесь. Нам хорошо здесь. Basically, it means we feel good here. Нам хорошо здесь. We feel good here. But in Russian, we say, to us is good here, literally. Нам means to us. Мы счастливы. We are happy. Мы счастливы. So хорошо, these O's will be pronounced as A because they are not stressed. Хорошо здесь. Мы счастливы. This combination very often is pronounced as sh letter. Счастливы. Счастливы. We are happy. Счастливы here is in plural because we are talking about мы. So if in singular, it would be счастлив. Я счастлив, masculine. Feminine is я счастлива with a ending. Plural is with a ending. Мы счастливы, we are happy. Хорошо. Okay, what about verbs? В саду поют. In the garden, birds are singing. They are always singing there, right? It's not a one-time action, not a finished action. So this verb that I used here is an imperfective aspect. Birds are singing. В саду поют птицы. И светит, of course, imperfective as well, because the sun always shines. It's not a one-time action, thanks God, not a finished action, so it's imperfective. Светит солнце. Нам хорошо здесь, мы счастливы. Хорошо. What about verb? What about cases? В саду, in the garden, birds are singing. Shows us location, right? And when it's about location, we will use the prepositional case. Where? In the garden. Prepositional. В саду. В саду. Поют птицы и светит солнце. The birds are singing. The sun is shining. Нам хорошо здесь. We are good here. Нам is dative because it answers in Russian. It is answers to a question кому, to whom is good. Нам. And to whom is the question for dative case. Dative. Нам хорошо. To whom is good? To us. So this нам here is in dative. Хорошо. So nominative is мы, we. Dative is нам, to us. Нам хорошо. Здесь. Okay, хорошо and здесь are adverbs. Хорошо и здесь and are adverbs, and we don't use case for adverbs, only for adjectives and nouns. Now let's read these sentences with me out loud. I will give you time to repeat. В саду поют птицы и светит солнце. Нам хорошо здесь. Мы счастливы. That's all for today. Спасибо за внимание. Thank you for being here with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you tomorrow. Целую вас. Чмоки-чмоки.